Story: The Adventures of Max and His Daddy. Chapter 1: Introduction. In a cozy little house on the edge of town lived a spirited and curious 4-year-old boy named Max. His days were filled with wonder and excitement as he explored the world around him with boundless energy. Max's most cherished moments, however, were those spent with his father. To Max, his daddy was the strongest, kindest, and most patient person in the whole wide world. Max's father, John, took great pride in his role as a parent. He was a good father who loved and supported his children unconditionally. Every morning, as he prepared Max for the day ahead, he felt a deep sense of gratitude for the joy and purpose fatherhood brought to his life. John believed that he had the strength and patience to handle any challenge that came his way, and he was determined to be the best father he could be. John often reminded himself of the affirmations that guided him through the ups and downs of parenting. "I'm a good father who loves and supports my children. I have the strength and patience to handle any challenge that comes my way. I am grateful for my role as a father and the joy it brings to my life. I am capable of learning and growing as a parent. I trust myself to make the best decisions for my children." These affirmations helped John stay grounded and focused on what mattered most, being there for Max and nurturing his growth and happiness. Chapter 2: The Special Saturday. One bright Saturday morning, Max awoke with a burst of excitement. Today was a special day, a day dedicated entirely to adventures with his daddy. As the sunlight filtered through the curtains, Max bounded out of bed and raced to find his father. "Daddy, Daddy, wake up! It's Adventure Day!" Max's voice was filled with glee as he tugged at John's hand. John opened his eyes and smiled, feeling the warmth of Max's enthusiasm. "Good morning, Max. I'm awake and ready for our big day. What shall we do first?" Max's eyes sparkled with anticipation. "Let's have pancakes for breakfast, and then we can go on a treasure hunt." "That sounds like a fantastic plan," John replied, giving Max a big hug. "Let's get started." They headed to the kitchen, where John whipped up a batch of fluffy pancakes while Max helped by stirring the batter. The kitchen was filled with laughter and the delicious aroma of breakfast. After a hearty meal, they packed a small bag with snacks and water, ready for their adventure. "Are you ready, Max?" John asked as he strapped on Max's little backpack. Max nodded eagerly. "Ready, Daddy, let's go find some treasure." Chapter 3: The Enchanted Forest. Their destination was the nearby Enchanted Forest, a place where Max and his daddy often went for walks and to explore nature's wonders. The forest was a magical place, filled with towering trees, colorful flowers, and the soothing sounds of birds and rustling leaves. As they entered the forest, Max's eyes widened with awe. "Daddy, look at the big trees. They're like giants." John smiled, holding Max's hand. "Yes, they are. And do you know what makes this forest even more special? It's full of secrets and surprises waiting to be discovered." They wandered along the winding paths, with John pointing out different plants and animals. Max listened intently, soaking up every bit of knowledge his daddy shared. He loved learning new things from his father, feeling a sense of wonder and curiosity about the world around him. Chapter 4: The Hidden Treasure. As they ventured deeper into the forest, they stumbled upon an old, weathered map partially buried under a pile of leaves. Max picked it up, his eyes shining with excitement. "Daddy, look, it's a treasure map. Can we follow it and find the treasure?" John examined the map, intrigued by its intricate drawings and mysterious clues. "It certainly looks like a treasure map, Max. Let's follow it and see where it leads us." With the map as their guide, they set off on a thrilling quest. The map led them through dense thickets, across babbling brooks, and over rocky hills. Max's bravery and curiosity shone as he eagerly pointed out landmarks and helped solve the clues. John provided guidance and support, making sure Max felt safe and encouraged every step of the way. Chapter 5: Facing Challenges. Their journey was not without its challenges. At one point, they came to a wide stream that blocked their path. Max looked at his daddy with a hint of worry. "Daddy, how will we get across?" John knelt down to Max's level, his voice calm and reassuring. "We can do this together, Max. We'll find a way. Look, there's a fallen tree we can use as a bridge." With John's steady hand and encouraging words, Max mustered the courage to cross the stream. They faced other obstacles too, a steep hill that required careful climbing, a tangled thicket that needed patience to navigate. Through it all, John's strength and patience helped them overcome each challenge, teaching Max valuable lessons about perseverance and resilience. Chapter 6: The Treasure Chest. After hours of adventure, they finally reached the spot marked by an X on the map. Max's heart raced with excitement as they dug into the soft earth. Suddenly, their shovel hit something hard, a treasure chest. Max's eyes widened with delight. "We found it, Daddy. We found the treasure." John lifted the chest and opened it, revealing a trove of shiny trinkets, colorful gems, and ancient coins. Max's face lit up with joy as he sifted through the treasures, his sense of accomplishment beaming. "Look, Daddy, we did it together," Max exclaimed, hugging his father tightly. John felt a surge of pride and happiness. "Yes, we did, Max, and I'm so proud of you for being brave and strong." Chapter 7: Returning Home. As the sun began to set, they made their way back home, their hearts full of the day's adventures. Max clutched a small gem from the treasure chest, a keepsake to remind him of their special day. "Did you have fun today, Max?" John asked as they walked hand in hand. Max nodded, his face glowing with contentment. "Yes, Daddy, it was the best day ever. I love going on adventures with you." John smiled, feeling a deep sense of fulfillment. "I love going on adventures with you too, Max. You're my little hero." Chapter 8: Bedtime Reflection. That night, as Max snuggled under his covers, John sat beside him, reading a bedtime story. When the story ended, Max looked up at his daddy with sleepy eyes. "Daddy, can we have more adventures like today?" he asked softly. John leaned down and kissed Max's forehead. "Of course, Max. We'll have many more adventures together. And remember, no matter what, I will always love and support you." Max smiled, feeling safe and loved. "I love you, Daddy. You're the best." As Max drifted off to sleep, John watched him with a heart full of love and gratitude. He reflected on the affirmations that guided him as a father and the joy of seeing his son grow and thrive. He knew that being a parent was a journey of learning and growing, and he was grateful for every moment of it. And so, in their cozy little house on the edge of town, Max and his daddy looked forward to many more adventures, knowing that together they could face anything that came their way.